the trippers, the grasshoppers, the hip ones, all gathered in secrecy and flying high as a kite.
Pull up on the beat, room shake. 901 Shelby Drive, look alive, niggas came up on this side, now they on the other side. Oh well, fuck them dawg, we gon' see how hard they ride. I get racks to go outside, and I split it with the guys. On the other side, niggas acting like we tied. I've been gone since like July, niggas acting like I died. They won't be expecting shit when Dapper go to slide, cause I told them that we put that shit behind us, but I lied. Hey, look who I'm around, man. If I fuck up, I'ma beat downtown, man. Full flow down, man. That's if I keep up, man. Push me to the edge, so it really ain't my fault, man. I'm not to blame, man. This fucking industry is cutthroat. I'm not the same, man. And I can let you check the tag now. I'm rocking name brand. I'm on chasing at the bags now. I got a game plan, and I'm out here with the 700, 3i5s. Look alive, look alive. Niggas came up on this side, now they on the other side. Oh well, fuck them dawg. We gon' see how hard they ride. I get racks to go outside, and I split it with the guys. We up on the other side. Niggas acting like we tied. I've been gone since like July. Niggas acting like I died. They won't be expecting shit when Dapper go to slide, cause I told them that we put that shit behind us, but I did.
Звук идет, как я понял. Да, не заходит. Сейчас Сэм подойдет, пусть. Звука нет.
Йоу. Йоу. Йоу, йоу.
Не, ухо ладно. Да, микрофон.
Слышно? Еще слышно, слышно? Доброго времени суток, дорогие друзья! Вот уже наступил финал Азиатской профессиональной лиги. Вроде только вчера мы знакомились с новыми командами, наблюдали, как они адаптируются на поле, как уже наступил плей-офф. За это время наши баскетболисты знатно поднабрались опыта и улучшили свою игру раз 100. Итак, встречайте нашу первую команду на сегодня. Это команда «Динамо». «Динамо» — одна из самых первых команд лиги. Мы наблюдали за разной игрой ребят. Все мы помним, как их капитан команды Евгений Пехов получил травму и не играл. Успели чуть подрасслабиться, но когда Евгений вернулся, он взял ситуацию в свои руки. А теперь их соперники на сегодня — это энергичная команда с таким же энергичным названием. Это команда Energy. Эта команда с нами уже целый сезон. Мы наблюдали за взлетами и падениями ребят. У них тоже, они показывали разную игру. Пишите свое мнение в комментариях насчет этой команды. Нам будет очень интересно почитать ваши комментарии. Не могу предположить, кто сегодня выиграет, потому что, с одной стороны, «Динамо» сильная, опытная команда, где играют баскетболисты с большим опытом, а с другой стороны, Energy, энергичная команда, которая завоевала сердца наших зрителей с первых игр. Очень интересная игра намечается. Пишите ваши комментарии, а мы наблюдаем.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hope you guys can hear me, and we can finally break off to the stage where Dinamo, after a long period of, let's say, circle rounds, they finally get to meet with each other. So that's the tense. That's where the game is going to start, and we all are going to play all together. Dinamo versus Energy, to be played on the same stages, all the games parts. And I think Atagildiv Alibek with Abdulkadirov, Ruslan Mengisov, Janarbek, Nikita Boyko and Sobekov Nurtai will keep on defending their own rings. And as you understood, almost all the legionaries are out. I mean, if not all. There is no more Emil Kayumov, who played in the circle rounds, and no more Azizov Emir, who played on the behalf of Team Energy. Today they'll have to defend their points all solid themselves without any obstacles in gap stages. So then they are gotta move up across the final and then seasons. Zhukov Sergey against Nikita Boyko, then that's where they'll jump up for the ball, and then on re-attempt they help on re-establish. So Flavored in between legs, he's gotta give a cross and free in burst off the corner. Abdulkadirov Rustam gave a nice attempt, tried quick, but Kazanov crossover with Pechov Evgeny, and then that's where they were expecting a better game. 3 Sicilians in total. Yeah, that might be mistaken, but believe me, that's an incredible job happening for all of them. And himself off the 3-point line, and then that's where he can move on real strategy as assumed. Kazanov pass above to Zhukov. One more to Kazanov. Possession. 10 seconds in total. Another run back by Aziz Khamraev. And Khamraev Aziz more or less prepared to move it to a game all in all circumstances taken, and gives it another back. 3 steps across the head, and no, still something is lacking. Not enough experience, or maybe lack of something for sure. And gets one more pass outside to Atagildiv Alibek. Rustam Abdulkadirov. Kevin off the board, 2 points in total. Boarded up 2-3. 8 minutes 25 seconds. 8 minutes 20 seconds in total gaming. One more pass outside. Evgeny Pechov, bounce pass given to by Zhukov, and then Zhukov Sergey handily scores. Yep, same thing. Atagildiv also keeps on. But it tries to make it, Nurtai was jumping, aiming at the safe, but that did not work out. Well, now game for Serbians. Zhukov was up across the stage. Same leadership again. That was pretty good try though. Elimination is not so close as we thought in the beginning, but you're able to witness the games. Subanbekov fires off the corner, and then 8 points for Dinamo against 2 for Energy. Looks like we are about to know who is going to win in the game. Of course, Dinamo now looks much stronger. Those are for the height reasons in the games. Subanbekov bounce across the sea. Another bounce ball. Oh, that was not enough, I think. Some kind of close things. Atagildiv Alibek, one more to Englisov. Janarbek Englisov kept on trying. Good rehearsed part. Kazanov several steps ahead, being afraid of the attacks taken for all of them, and then given to I think Hamraev Aziz sought for the faster layup than he usually does. But this time, all in all, the games look pretty frequent to take Hamraev to Aman Abdelkerim. Gradually, he gave it all up and takes unassessed balls. One more to Engis of Janarbek. Don't know now. Seems to be really tough and draining, energy draining thing, but good the grace. Then he takes several steps ahead, missing the same alien player. The drop stopped the final gaming, and then Zhukov Sergei maybe looked for re-establish the currents in the game, but I wouldn't rush to conclusions, because early to say that a certain team is gonna win it. But what I see in the game, Dinamo scoring 14 against 2 only for energy. It's like they can't even defend the ring itself. All the balls tanked inside. Nothing really works, and even Subambekov Napai couldn't get even a single chance to score points in there. Aman Abdelkerim, let's see, he attempts on 3. I mean, he didn't even run for the catch. Timeout! Across the game. After a short timeout, we are able to move on. Take at least a lot of responsibility for the whole game among the players. Before, that was really hard to determine and identify what are the main criteria taken for all the players on the courts, on the game seasonings. And my suggestion is that no matter how hard you play, then keep on in the same game. As I understood, there was a little bit of a close concentration. Abdulkadirov Rustam, I think he gave a lot of energy into this season. For that, I would say that's a lot of respect for this. Man, he would never give up in any game, even though that they are losing. He still kept on fighting, and I think Dinamo something wrong. Something is wrong with their shots, because they stopped scoring as many points as they used to do before. So energy is still falling apart, and then very hard to get against the defensive team Dinamo. All players come real close. They're so tall, they can block shot. Almost all the shots players are gonna make. Bekhov takes the rebound after a shot produced by Subambekov Nurtai. That's not a tough challenge for him to play up. And Zhukov Sergey is pointed off the side. Aman Abdulkarim tries one more three and yeah, scores 17-2 and then 15 points lead in the first period, and only that's probably not enough. And then 24 seconds shot clock violation. The ball possession will get granted the same thing. Subambekov Nurtai 3 points again. Does score? Engesov might do this. Yeah, Engesov might score even more points than Subambekov does. Nikita Boyko. Not a single out. Oh, off the board. Funnel gives the last attempt. 4 points. Less than 3 minutes. 3 minutes in total maximum. And then surely energy, I think, won't come back in this situation. And Abdulkadir Rustam, wow, a very good steal made by him against Kazanov. Mutazumekov had 2 more 6. 70-6, yeah, at least something in this game occurred. Then they're quite a friendly game. They all know, players know each other. They played against each other several times. That was something new for them. Piechov. 2 steps off the board, couldn't get it aside. And Zhukov, no rebound. Aman Abdulkarim gotta stay closer because Engels Janabek might score. Yeah. Very dangerous because he has a very good technique of shots, and then he might score and score enough to create problems for Dinamo. Kazanov comes back to Hamraev with this. It's time to score. Couldn't get 3 points. Zhukov, one more to Piechov. Aman Abdulkarim, let's see whether he scores. This is a left-hand shot. Hope he doesn't. Vladimir Kazanov, his chance to do so. Not the best pass given. He needs more time to adjust and then try the same thing again. Engels Janabek, fast drive again, 2 steps against Piechov. I mean, he's pretty too tall for him to maybe give such a drive as layups. And 2 steps brought by Aman Abdulkarim. 19 points in total. 1 minute and 40 left for both teams. Andrew is quite losing this battle and losing it pretty quick, in my opinion. Yeah, very quickly they are using all the advantage taken for them, and that's a real tough decision to take. They will run up slowly, not really, not harshly, but it's all going to be the same. Abdulkarim, couple steps ahead. Still, looks like he is waiting for a good chance of the attacks. And 46 seconds. Let's see what is actually possible within those 40 seconds. Sometimes teams might score up to 10 or even more points for the last 10 or seconds. And the absence of shots, absence of, how to say, techniques might reassume that they have no longer chance to be baited over. And then yeah, of course, those are my last risky situations. Yeah, taking it for all of them. 10 seconds, 5 seconds in total. Last seconds, Nikita got a from buzzer, and no points. End of the first period.
Кто-то скажет, кем мне нужно быть. Я сделаю лучше. Я знаю свой предел. Выше, выше, еще выше. Не ставьте мне рамки. Я с ними не соглашусь. Почему? Все дело в моей энергии.
Нитро, пробуди свою энергию.
and since we are all staying tuned, we can move up to the stage and then some sort of a dialogue happening there on the board. And then this shows how friendly this game is. No reassembly, no tends to pick those things up. Quite harshly moving and sympathizing to one each other. So then maybe that's where the main game tensions. But we assume it all the way, so make up a tie would catch it up, but they lost it. They lost it somehow. They lost all the advantage. Because over 26.4 Dinamo. That's not the main thing. I can't establish the main criteria as the main points of all games. From overall what I can see in the games, this is what makes maybe the Dinamo and Energy battle more rehearsive and more harsh to play it on upper gut. Vladimir Kazanov himself from the first season, he would try so many things, such as performing layups, trying the post-up zone shots, giving his best assists, turnovers with the rebounds. But in the current season, especially in the beginning in the first two circle rounds, he was quite passive, both in attacking and defense too. That's why I can say Dinamo's attack, mostly concentrated on Vladimir Kazanov, was not so efficient. To remind you, Lechov Evgeny was absent in the beginning, so that's why they couldn't actually get as many points as they expected in the first stages. But overall, the game looked pretty passive. Now, by the last season, by the end of the season, I can say that Vladimir Kazanov kind of understood how to play together with Dinamo against strong teams with a nice defense. And when Dinamo played against Legends, we could see that defense, but the fact that the coach of Team Legends, Shakiran Krombaev, played together with them on the behalf showed that attack is also important, scoring points, that's an important issue. And since he's a point guard, he could bring more three-pointers in the games rather than usual. Zhukov again, nice attempt on a good three. Still keeps on fighting. 10 to 31, 21 points lead overall and taking the breakers, and 8 minutes in total left for all of them to play the craned up stages. Post up, line zone, and then just a couple seconds left for to in order to maybe change the game a little bit. Ata Gildiyev Alibek was provided with free throws, which he has no right to fail. So then, in that matter, they all have to concentrate on the game. Yeah, potentially if you cheer for a certain team, just let everyone know, and then maybe you might guys describe in the comment section why do you like that certain team or what. Maybe the players, maybe the style of game, and anything could be a reason for it. Like me personally, in the first season I was cheering for Team Dinamo. Then later on they kind of disappointed, played too passive. Whoa! What a nice lie against Subambekov Nurtai. Swing him from the position. I mean, he turned around, but lost everything in a couple seconds back. Good try, the hook shot to light it up, and then 31 against 13. Not my main game that I used to play before. 7 minutes 20 seconds for everybody. Kazanov runs up, still quite ahead, and then they don't want to play that old type of basketball that they used to. They gave it up anyways. So then they come across. pretty close to each other and off the court anyways. Bounce pass. Given back for all of them. Rubendekov turns around, gives with the right hand a very beautiful layup in my opinion. To be personally to me, I don't know how Dinamo can lose this game, but they decided to let their newbies that they presented in the first games beginning season to play a little more. This is, as you see, Alim and Timur Hasblatov Alana. I didn't know what happened to him. He's not here. Jinali Fadil is not presented here. Mabitali Timur, right? We'll keep on playing on behalf of Dinamo, and then let's see what they can do against tough and massive players. Montagildiv, the goal line. A single shot made. Preparing to make the second one. Hope it works. Hope it works pretty well. Nobody could give a guarantee on that this or that guy would no longer fight on boisterous to the left and Gilsev. Pass one more too, and Subambekov Murtai respectively responded to the opponent's defense. Substitutions: Hamraev Aziz with the man of the Kerim will return back to the court and play all other stages. Within 5 minutes, the second period is going to end, and then by then we will have to say understand who can actually win it. Bektirs Kazanov thinking where he could give the ball. Behind Lamter Timur performs a three-pointer. Yo, scores 46 now. And there will be maybe 3 more points to rehab. Step game and replay all the segments in the games. Another 2 steps overlaid by all of them created the substitutions. Zhukov gives it. Zhukov had to give it all in quick back. 36 points, and then within 5 minutes, second period is going to end pretty soon in total. Game in the DS. And hope that they will win sooner or later. No waiting anyone else, and yeah, referee thought that there was a real fall there. There is not, in my opinion, too. So that's how I think they were playing the beginning stages. Yeah, my main goal was to somehow highlight the overall situation happening here on the court. They've got to run. They've got to run ahead. Nobody and never can segment it. 2 steps to the left. Tasvikov couldn't give a better justification. Kazanov against to Vitaly Timur. He lost just an easiest shot for him. Moreover, he ran too slowly. No matter that he scored 3 points, that's not enough. He has to play until the end, 21-30, less than 5 minutes. That's a very bad result for Dinamo exactly in the second period. I mean, not a right decision taken for substitutions. They all have to return back and play as a whole team together. Team to leave. Gotta cover somebody at least. And Gisa Janabek will score this layup because that's easy for him. He usually makes no mistakes on those positions. Yeah, never seen him making mistakes on those positions. Usually he scores a lot, and usually he doesn't have any problems on playing up same across the possession. Less than 5 and they'll have to take it as slow as it is remeasured. So the run up, Boyka Nikita maybe didn't think what it is. Atagildi step back, one more to the left given for him. He's got a run up for 2 steps. Yeah, looks easy for energy in the second period. And now I have no predictions on this game. Dinamo, they could play really well in the beginning. They might lose in the second stage. Kazanov gives another beautiful layup over there. 15 points of possession, not enough. They need 5 exactly to bring the 2 points difference, and then surely have to play with their main draft. There's no reserves used for a couple more minutes, like extra periods. Steps in between, underneath. Given pass back. And yeah, Evgeny Pekhov couldn't agree upon the re-asylum. Subanbekov Nurtai looks really beautiful in my opinion, and yeah, and then along with all other players, they attempt on thinking. Pass back. Tear flooded. So that's reimbursement on there. Right. Timeout taken for both teams.
Кто-то скажет, кем мне нужно быть. Timeout is over. 5 minutes of single differentiation from from the ending of the first half. Zhukov tries to fake. And Gisadinobek doesn't give any reaction. Amal Bekirim decides to attack alone himself. Falls down. Looked very funny and clumsy at the same time. Subanbekov runs ahead. Get prepared for the 3-point. Kazanov. Okay. Running quick ahead. Step. Seizure, 3-pointer given, and wow, Pekhov drops inside a very well 3-pointer in this. 31-45, and then over 15 points lead is not taken anyways. The hard strat is there, and then Abdulkadir, first time I see him throwing 3-pointer. Maybe it was in the beginning of the season, but I don't really remember. Nice attempt, nice attempt. Oh, what is this called? Is it and one? It looks like it is. 2 points counted. And we'll get a chance for and one too. Energy is so lost. And then once they played against Legends, remember what was their result. It was really tough to play, and then 2 times in a row they're facing a strong opponent. And Dinamo Legends also played a real hard protected game. This city is not the key. So then that's why maybe they all have to play the last stage. All in all, 19 seconds. They'll have to play last seconds of the Tart Gaming. Amanda Kirim. Tossed it outside middle. Timur Pekhov Evgeny has to score 3. He doesn't. Rebound after Atakiltiv. Buzzer will be called, and end of the first half. See you in a couple of minutes.
Кто-то скажет, кем мне нужно быть. Я сделаю лучше. Я знаю свой предел. Выше, выше, еще выше. Не ставьте мне рамки. Я с ними не соглашусь. Почему? Все дело в моей энергии. Нитро, пробуди свою энергию.
The trippers, the grasshoppers, the hipwits, all gathered in secrecy and flying high as a kite.
Wu-Tang,
And as the second half starts off, after a quick return, we can tell you that teams are trying to fight back. And if you remember, Evgeny Pekhov in there had a real nice chance to attack the gate with a full and a good possession in total. It was hard, and then I think we found a real nice across the stage gaming. Sometimes teams playing against each other, they find it real tough to play. Come up a little smooth. Kazanov puts 3 and then drops it inside. Well taken. Not so many problems they see for everybody else. Across the stage. Okay, Kutman. Smonkozoev also joins up the court ceiling. So then that's why it's really tough to step up all the way in the same game. Kazanov Vladimir, I think he lost the pace and the whole motivation of him that was on the court is also left to procedure him, and the score is not visible in total. Sunjan Jarov, I think he kind of takes his own responsibility to play up the same stages. Mabitaliyev Timur again blocked by 2 defenders. Unfavorite shot of Zhukov Sergei from the key, puts his right hand across the silt. Atagildiyev runs up real quick, smooth. Doing all in return there. Graduated, yeah. Angus of Janarbek. Tosses the out. Keeps on giving his 3, yeah. That's the best thing that could be wished for both teams. I mean, moreover, it's a legal thing to do. There are not so many teams that play, how to say, on the court without changes. We kept on trying on so many different shots, the buzzers, and however we still seen so many things. Yeah, we still could witness. Still were able to witness the captures. Moving up all the same across the Swiss stage. I have no limit to 10 to think. There is one obvious winner. It's all the time it's same players on the same court. They're playing against each other. Sometimes they find it easy to play, sometimes they find it hard, but mostly those are the important criteria for all of them. Kazanov rounds it up until the top, and the top player on the court usually, how to say, resolved in the end. And they show the statistics recorded here next to the game clock. We've got a print over there. The players can print out the statistics and look at it. Substitution taken overall for all of them. It would be really hard to change it up, and then the rings, baskets, tried up for both teams. It's a hard thing. Alright, in case of John Big. Today, I think if he tried more 3-pointers, would be more proficient and more tactical to play it up. Yeah, this is how it works in Atagildi, Falibek with Engis of John Big. They stay back at the backcourt because if something happens, they're the only ones behind his defenders to counter-attack and then look for the fast breaks. Kazanov, wow, again makes a very beautiful crossover. Post. Looks like again fall is encountered on him, but that's going to be just a free possession. They'll play same things through the entire game. Bechov again put his own steps all beside and footage. They were recapitulated and to attack and do the same thing all the time. Engisov under a step back with crossover. What I thought there would be try on the shot. Subonbekov. Ball goes in and out. Hamraev Aziz with Osman Kožev. Kutman struggle for the ball, but it just ends up anyways. Time to come back for the energy in case if they want to give it as fast as it is possible. All they need is just to be more or less quite equivalent to the games. I think Gildiev, one more pass outside. Osman Kožev Futman couldn't give it the right hook shot. On 2 steps with the layup and the followed by it. Missed it real quick. Chase it up. All in all, same things happening, and then Dinamo still providing their best defense. Really, how to say, defensive team, and very hard to attack them. You lose whole confidence while attacking when you understand that you're so close to your teammates. You forget that it is maybe the last chase and the last chance for all of them to play the same across the series. Got blocked by all the players inside in a well-distant manner. in this game. Atagildiyev, one more toss out to the back. Subanbekov. Pass on Engelsov, Janarbek. Engelsov kept on trying from the corner. That's the corner they've been looking for. Kazanov. Kazanov Vladimir thought it can happen. That it might happen. As long as it is possible for Aldekradian taken even faster. Yeah, his ability to move a little faster will impact on the game. Atagildiyev, another 3. Timeout. They still keep on the same pace, and as you understood, team manager found the weak spot of Team Dinamo and then keeps on attacking the same place. Within 3 minutes, they will respectively give all the best things on the court, of course, to the toughest decisions to make. By then, we could always witness certain players playing their own game. Within those 3 minutes, it was quite hard to recap stage and all. Amrav Aziz, pass back to Kazanov. Another chest pass given, and yeah, across the final game season, they would take all in all the smooth gaming. Engelsov Janabek, one more toss outside to the left, and he gets prepared to give it in between the legs. Chris Cross is not guaranteed well. Atagildiyev off the board. He doesn't have anything against him now. Kazanov was there to be prepared. Hamraev to Kazanov. 2 steps laid up, and man of the Kirim does the job instead of him, and then less than 3. Again, we come back to the same situation. It's less than a couple minutes. But it's still hard. They find it still hard to play it up. And Gilsov, god damn it, he tossed it inside. It was so easy. It was so easy to play, and still not impossible to reassert, and all circumstances taken for all of them. And Gilsov, couple steps ahead. 3-point line, totally taken, and more than enough to play this game until the end. They, all in all, in the games, stick to their own position, and Kazanov was there maybe too somehow. Very Krenazhet play it up. A good one, yeah, screened against Kazanov, and he didn't think of it happening second time. Kutman Smolkushev, good 3, saver Oh, yeah, he does this anyways. Kazanov. One more to the left. And that's where Zhukov is. Zhukov, Sergey, not respectively. Taken all in all in the seizurement and in the last 3 cup stages. One more given to Utmanov Monkozhoev. Zhukov Sergey also thinking of what and how it might happen to Stepalnov in the side back, and Aman Abdukirim, it was so close to play them up. And Gusev Janderbek, oh, that's a nice 3. Given all the way above. Didn't expect such thing to happen. No matter how it takes, but still we could see that the game looks overall the same. And the well-processed information doesn't capture it up. Good one again, screened off the board. Yeah, the mind tough issue is that no matter how harsh it is, then the easier it will be played over up in part. And Subambekov Nurtai, guys, if you kept on remembering, he is the one who used to bring lots of points in the first season on the behalf of team manager. And Sorogio Frey also played at that time with all the players at the stage. And since it's already close to the final games, the playoffs, they'll have to be real careful attacking in there. 3 seconds and only the last attempt left, no guarantee for anyone, and end of the 3rd period.
Кто-то скажет, кем мне нужно быть. Я сделаю лучше. Я знаю свой предел. Выше, выше, еще выше. Не ставьте мне рамки. Я с ними не соглашусь. Почему? Все дело в моей энергии. Нитро, пробуди свою энергию.
When I come in the arena.
Again at the back, this is the last 10 minutes of the battle, insisting on the main players. The surpass Aman Abdukirim tends to give it a slide all ahead. Backwaters, final semi-season. Aman Abdukirim still gets a real try. Hamraev Aziz, one more attempt. Last seconds were left of the shot clock violation to be called. Subambekov. Whoa! Barely crossed the midcourt and already scored, and 9 minutes in total. 9 minutes and even less given
for them to chase them up, but 2 points in difference tells that Energy is so serious about their game. They got asked for substitution, and Aman Abdikarim looks like he has hurt his finger. Yeah, that's actually what it is about. He's hurt his finger, and then palming ostrich. Yeah, like ostriches, you know, running. Those ostriches. I forgot. And yeah, again, Bekov again adds up 2 with the layup. Made it possible to run after Team Dinamo. And now it doesn't look as miserable as it was in the beginning of the first period. Take it up, real close, screened by Zhukov. He falls down. Zhukov Sergey has to give it back. Just 5 seconds were in the end to play this up. That's hard, yeah. We all know that it's quite intensive and hard to play. They don't want to give up, but the Gildi Falibek scores 3 points one more time, and then now they are finally away from Team Dinamo ahead on the second minute of the game. There was a really big trip, I think, from the beginning to the end, because in the last period when they actually made it to go ahead, I'm sure it gives them a lot of motivation to play. Zhukov Sergey gave another from elbow. Luckily he scores it. And even more luck is there when they play all together as a whole team. Khamraev, Aziz Khamraev, will tend to think of who might take game 2 and the game 1 as well. To Kazanov. Real pass on towards. Couple back step. And the semi-off seasons. And timeout. Since timeout is quite over, they gotta play same shots on every help. Subombekov again gave it all to the left. Oh, squeezes in between three defenders. Very smart move, sneaky move at the same time. Not enough. Fast break occurred there, and Atagildiv, one more three. Today looks like his hand is on their favor of Team Energy, and he scores as many things as it is possible. Yeah, it's a nice thing looking over there in the game. Usually we don't see so many three-pointers by Atagildiv Alibek, but today he is specifically close to be MVP. Only unless someone else play better, but I mean, yeah, I can say that Atagildiv Alibek today plays much better than he usually plays. For Energy, Nikita Boyko. Good assist given by Engis to Janarbek, and then on a fast layup they finish their own attack. a real nice decision taken for them. Tossed out to Pechov Evgeny, screened by Zhukov Sergey. Then that's where he's gotta give a last couple shots. Abdulkadurov, not the best decision maybe taken, but at least some decision taken for him. Subanbekov again does the same thing, leans all the way forward. Behind the back, given to Subanbekov. Whoa! Score another 3 just within 40 seconds. And another timeout. No. Run back. Pushed away Abdulkadurov Rustam. And yeah, fall is on his side because he came too close to Evgeny Pechov, and then that's where the fall occurred. Even though defender established his position, Evgeny Pechov had to gain the charge. But that did not happen as we see. Evgeny Slatkovsky has a different opinion about this. Attempts and 1 out of 2 scored by them. 70-76 energy. Still moving ahead in last 5 minutes of total game. Good dribbling, okay. Give a small fake. A crossover between 2 hands. He moved the ball from left to the right and faked. Vladimir Kazanov slipped off from that position, and then he took again to the right side and performed the shot. Whoa, Kazanov 1 more 2 from the post-up zone. Looked pretty brilliant, and 76-72, 4 points difference in between them. Atagildiyev against Khamraev Aziz. Okay, light on him, ran back. Right, whoa, nice layup performed. Beautiful too. Come back very close. Evgeny Pechov to the right. Kazanov has to concentrate. Aha! He lost it and then got blocked by Subanbekov. Oh, Mabitalev Timur couldn't give any 3-pointers. Pushes away Khamraev Aziz. A fall in attack. Charge it is called. Yeah, Engels gave a rush into Khamraev Aziz, and the charge occurred, and free possession will be given to them anyways. Evgeny Pechov performs 3. Almost chased them up, and then they're lacking on the 3 points. Okay, 3:50, less than 4 now. Atagildiyev passes back to Engelsov Janarbek. Engelsov looks like he could score. The ball was so close to get inside the hoop. Doesn't lose even a second. Turns the ball to Khamraev Aziz. That's where he's got to think a little more and then produce 2 shots second time in a row. Pechov again comes up real close to give off the board shot. Nope, Khamraev. What has happened there? Engelsov Janarbek. I think. I had a small contact there with Evgeny Pechov, and then like the elbow touch I think has happened. Oh, there Kazanov tries on 3. Abdulkadurov Rustam faced against Atagildiyev Alibek will Will be solo playing in that position. And Gilsov ran up, lying against Kazanov. Tough to play. Couldn't get it off the corner. But Dinamo still couldn't bring anything ahead. They started scoring less. Unlike Energy scoring almost every single attack. And then Pechov, what we expect from Pechov is more 3-point shots. Rebound also stays after him. 77. And a last single point of a margin to play up across the sea. Same game tactics. Friend it up to get away of slippery timeout taken by team manager. A lot of disputes, I think, there with regard to the MVP of the season. I mean, guys, to be honest and objective, the MVP of the season gotta be taken by a deep generation from team shooters. Like, won the most games, scored the most, and then a lot of assists, so many rebounds with block shots, in my opinion, too. Well, yeah, that's when it's clear how they play. Pechov, I think, looking for three. Yeah, looking for three. He wants to make it maybe less possible to come back. Kazanov, possession, couple seconds, and only. Kazanov finally breaks the lead of Team Energy and then takes his team ahead, trying to put them behind, and look at the dust. Yeah, and then Energy is still stepping on their tail. Moves respectively against them and then towards the same, rather than well distance shot. Kamenov is still against them. Kazanov will try to defend that. That's a man-to-man, except for Evgeny Pechov, who stays real close to the paint zone. Subambekov, 3. Step back. No one could block him. If he scored 3, then it would be real tough to come back. Hatagildiv, last chance. Something he used to do before in the beginning doesn't work this time. No rebound, and after Pechov anyways, behind him, so Subekov Tatai will try to steal it. Pechov, luckily, he saw a very good opportunity there. A minute, last single minute, and 1 point indifferent, and Energy might win it too if everything goes by the plan. Abitariv Timur given to Kazanov. Kazanov does the same thing. 47 seconds. Last 40 seconds to change game. And otherwise Energy. Yeah, important game for both teams. An important last 30 seconds. 10 seconds of ball possession. They gotta do something with it. If they score, then they have to give their best defense. Atagildiv. Okay. Wins 25 seconds for them again. Subambekov Nurtai 3. Yes! He gets 3. Timeout. Not a single timeout taken, and I think they were showing in timeout time, but as it says, there is no. "15 seconds and 81 to 79." And then 24 seconds to ball violation. The possession will turn off. They all play. They all play the game, the whole game. Buff to Pechov. Moves it out real slowly. No mistakes. 10 seconds left. They need 3, otherwise they're not gonna win. And Kazanov couldn't do anything with it. That's the win for Team Energy. 3 seconds and a moment of non-comeback is up here. Timeout taken by Team Energy.
До конца четвертой четверти осталось 2 секунды.
The whole map drawn off for the entire community. Gonna stay all the way the same. Evgeny Pechov gotta toss it. Last seconds. Battle will be called soon. That's the end of the game, and Team Energy wins the whole battle against Dinamo. A real tough team to play against, but still they managed to win. It looks like looks like there was real nice competition for everybody there, and they'll just give visual handshake. See you in the second game.